Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Is more Impey. We're doing more of that today. It's a miracle. Welcome in Salem. Hope you're having a fantastic one. But yeah, we're doing more Impey today, so I'm going to load up the save file. But let's just get started with introductions. Hi, my name is Neurosis. I'm voicing Adrak as well as handling the narration. I almost went into my actual raid model. Like I was just like, my name's Neurosis. I'm a PNG consumer.
my name is Tenten Arcade, and I voice Lupin Delacroix. And I don't have an empty cup. The Assailant.
Which I'm sure she's gonna appear a lot.
No.
in this portion.
This route, I'm like, I don't know if I get to read very much, but you know, I'm enjoying this shit.
Yeah. I'm Matcha and I voice Van Helsing as well as Herlock Sholmes and Lionheart and Geronimo? No.
Say Germaine.
Geronimo? Oh, my favorite character, Geronimo.
Say PG.
The fake yandere, Geronimo.
My name is Moji, and I will be voicing Victor Frankenstein, Nemo, Alistair, and Cece.
And I'm Brevi, and I voice Impey, Finis, the Queen, and Omnibus.
Okay, classic Ner, so I forgot to do a summary this week. But last week, the most important thing that we'll ever need to know is that Impey's a vampire.
Yeah, Impey's a vampire.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be very
relevant
important.
To story?
Yeah, of course. Why would they mention that and put it in the story if it wasn't going to be relevant, Tenzin?
It's very important.
It's very important. They're going to like say that forever now.
But Delacroix appear.
And and Van Helsing.
Yeah, I love how it never was brought up whatsoever in the
vampire stuff.
Yeah, during the vampire storyline, and people just like, oh yeah, hi.
He stayed out of the way, okay?
He's
like, I gotta go work on some mechanics. So.
Yeah, I always describe as Impey's like strength to be almost inhuman a lot, like whenever they brought it up.
Yeah, they did.
Once you know, you can see all the nods to it.
Mm-hmm. So it's like at least they didn't just come up with it, but
still
just on his route.
Yeah. Like they just used to explain that he's indestructible, and that's it, basically. But yeah, and also Nemo's there. Nemo's device thing got stolen, so we helped him get it back from the Sky Pirates, and now we're just chilling in his lab.
It's so funny that Gilgamesh and Nemo sound very similar in my head.
Oh. Anyway, after a while, Impey and I were shown to different rooms. The room's layout is very similar to the room that we'd been speaking in, but there are no windows, so I can't tell, but I think night's approaching. I'm in a daze, and what Nemo said is still swirling around in my head. I look down at my own glove-covered hands. I'm just a tool, merely a soulless doll, with 2 L's. I'm already used to being called a monster. There's a deadly, murderous poison within me, and I've actually killed someone that I cared for. I deserve to be called that. But Yes?
No, nothing. Go on.
But the emotions within me and my sad feelings about everything that has happened. Those emotions were my heart and soul, something only I could feel. That's what I had thought. Ellipses. But even those are artificial and fabricated. Are all my emotions false? Is even all the pain and suffering I feel in my heart right now fake? The warmth of Impey's hand over mine.
Okay,
just remember,
hedgehog.
I am all of me. Just remembering it makes a tender emotion spread throughout me. I don't want to think that it could be false. Wonder how Impey's doing. Thinking about him makes my mind go back to something that had happened in the past. When we confronted Finis, Impey had said, The only person who can decide what your true form and true identity is you. Just like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Based.
Yeah.
It is.
It is actually really based. Those words have supported me. But now, I don't think I can continue trusting even myself. I want to hear Impey's words. I feel like the doubts and confusion that put my heart at unease will all go away if I see him close and hear his voice.
For 1 second, I thought it was going to be flash cut to the scene from Shadow the Hedgehog. Maria!
Maria.
Yeah, that's my tragic backstory. It was Maria, not the other person. I leave my room and walk through the metallic hall. The sound of steam and the sights around me are all very strange. I don't even have room in my mind to be surprised. I want to see Impey, and that feeling gets stronger and stronger.
Yeah, that's right. She's the only successful sample.
As I advance through the hall, I suddenly hear Nemo talking. Oh god.
And to think that miraculous homunculus would come to me of its own accord. Yes, of course, I checked. The glow of the in the smeg.
Nemo's voice, which had started from a distance, is gradually coming closer. I look around in a panic and quickly find the closest hiding spot available.
It's so very splendid. Now, we have the item back in our hands. The homunculus is here as well. We could proceed on with the plan.
Guys, I think Nemo might be evil.
What?
I am very grateful to all of you.
How can
Just a
anybody
feeling.
that inflects like that be evil?
I don't know. It's just a sinking feeling in the back of my skull. What is this plan he's speaking of, by the way? And the homunculus he's referring to? Might be me. I wonder who he's speaking with. I cautiously peek out from the shadows to see. And I'm speechless when I see who is standing next to Nemo. A Twilight soldier.
Well, I have you to thank for providing everything from this personnel to the funding. I should be able to show you the results of my research very soon.
Nemo's connected to Twilight somehow. Twilight is after me. He knows that I am a homunculus. I remember what Lupin had said. That I am the trigger to an international terrorist plot that Twilight's planning. I don't know the exact reason why, and I have no idea how Twilight perceives me now that Finis is gone. But I can't risk getting caught. I wait for the two men to pass me by, then I run towards Impey's room.
I was really hoping the Twilight Soldier had a line.
Me too.
No. After turning a few corners, I see the door to the room Impey was shown to. Hey, Impey, wake up. Something fishy's happening. I dash inside the moment the door unlocks, and I grab Impey's hand as he rubs his eyes.
What brings you here so late? Are you here to put a move on me? I know it's hard, but I think I'm ready to run with this love.
Damn,
Where do
he
you
does
come
got
up
a
with
Dracula
this?
complex.
Where do you come up with this stuff? That's not why I'm here.
Oh.
Could he still be half asleep? I hastily stop Impey as he begins to take off his clothes.
Oh,
What the
Impey?
fuck?
God.
Impey.
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 Impey barbecue.
I'm just messing with you. Wow. I was like, all the passionate level into poison's been all treated.
He doesn't want his dick to melt off.
I mean,
Like Impey.
fair.
Impey,
Yeah,
she's literally made of acid. Come on.
It's saving it for later.
I'm telling you, that's not why I came here.
Man,
Please
the world's
focus.
strongest chastity belt.
That was a really good one. Then, is it about what Nemo said earlier?
It seems like he's finally waking up as his expression turns slightly serious and he gently strokes my hair. Impey places his hand on my shoulder and looks at me kindly.
It's all right. No matter what I hear, it doesn't change my feelings about you at all.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, but that's not why I came either.
Huh? What? Why then? Are you really here to proclaim your love for me? Like, I don't know if this is the time, but I mean, well, fine. Even if this body melts away, I shall live up to your great passion.
Christ.
Impey, that
Uh,
it's not what I mean.
Mr. Barbecue.
Thank God.
I rush to stop Impey as he tries to take off his clothes again. Impey. Nemo is connected with Twilight. They know I'm a homunculus too. We need to get out of here now, Impey, and put your clothes back on.
Oh, fuck. Wait, when did this happen? Am I still asleep?
As we rush to get out of the room, I hear the door lock.
We're trapped? Take this.
Damn, too bad we just found out what was going on.
Yeah, Impey kicks the door and it doesn't budge. If only Impey hadn't been stripping the entire time we were trying to explain to him what was going on. Move, Impey. I'll melt the lock. As I stand in front of the door and get ready to remove my gloves, a piercing static sound hurts my ears.
Testing.
Is that Nemo's voice? I don't know how I couldn't be sure. Where is that guy?
You can't be certain at these times.
I'm watching you from a different room.
That's really funny.
What?
That's
Oh,
voyeurism,
What?
dude.
Nemo,
Dude,
what the
he was
hell?
stripping!
That was voyeurism.
I'm aware.
Nemo!
The voice of me coming from a tube in the corner of the ceiling. Seeing as he had somehow reacted to Impey's question, Nemo's probably using some sort of device to listen to this room.
Don't take this the wrong way. For my research to bear any kind of fruit, I just, need the holographium.
What do you want to use it for?
Well, you see.
Trapped in a room with her?
Impey shout cuts Nemo off.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What can I do to seize this delectable opportunity to get closer to her?
Impey, I swear to God.
Uh,
Impey, this is no time for joking.
You're too freaking funny, dude. Never a dull moment. Yeah.
Shut it! Look who's talking, you fucking weirdo!
Impey takes a deep breath and looks up at the speaker with seriousness in his eyes.
Hey, Nemo, I don't think you want to get me too mad. When I'm angry, it could get a little scary.
You don't like it when I get angry. That's stupid. Well then, let's see it. Show me your fierce anger, Mr. Big Muscle Man.
What?
Oh, with these words, I hear a strange sound coming from the corners of the room. Also, Silent Hill came here. This subtle smell. I feel like Victor taught me about this. As I think, the smell gets stronger and stronger. Ah, that's right. Sleeping gas.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Now, how are you going to resist this? Let's see what the world's best engineer is truly capable of.
Oh, hold on. Pretty please? Let's just talk about this.
No.
Mr. Impey isn't very fond of people who try to strong-arm him like this. Like, I gotta breathe, man. This is not fair.
Impey says this as he hugs me to protect me from the gas. Good.
Good luck. Now, it's time to take a little trip to the land of Nod.
I'd rather go to
What?
London.
You're bad. Go to sleep.
I'd rather go back to
No.
London. Can
No.
Can I've always wanted to go like somewhere else, but not there.
Can we go anywhere else?
Can I go to France?
No.
But I just want to go to France.
No! And when the two of you are awake, I will show you a brand new horizon for science.
Is that in
Stop.
France?
No.
Okay. As the effects of the gas begin to take hold, my eyelids get heavier.
Sleep tight, bitches.
Impey, are we really going to France?
Hey, Jack. I don't think so, man. Hang in there.
Whoa.
Impey falls to his knees, still holding me in an embrace. At once, I feel myself fall into the deep recesses of unconsciousness.
Oh, shoot.
Chapter 10.
Oh.
Captured.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Darkness. Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's pitch black and I can't see, but I feel a strange weight in my arms. What this weight is painfully clear to me even though I can't see it. Someone I loved in the past, who I killed. Her life was ruined all because she got involved with me and felt sympathy for a monster. When I think about this, my mouth moves without even thinking about it. Dash, dash. But my lips make no sound and the words being sucked away into the infinitely expanding darkness. Even so, I say the same words over and over again, never ending, forever and ever. I open my eyes and see a cold metallic ceiling. The noise of heavy machinery reverberates through my body. A dream. I take in my surroundings and realize for the first time that I had been dreaming. Where am I? Why am I here? I drag my heavy head up, trying to raise my body off the ground, but my hands and feet have been bound and I can't move them at all. Still a bit drowsy and dazed and half dreaming, I try to remember everything that has happened. That's right. Bunch of weird shit happened. I was trapped with Impey in that room and then they put us to sleep with gas. Ugh.
Whoa.
Suddenly, I feel strong pain in my chest around where the ha is embedded, and I hold my breath. My body snaps forward from the intense pain, but the feeling subsides in an instant. What was that? I notice my chest is bare with the ha in full view, along with my titties. As with the ha... a tiny piece is missing from it.
Oh.
I don't know exactly how the ha functions in relation to my body. However, I can imagine that my current situation is a very dangerous one. That pain I just felt is probably due to... Ugh. I look around the room. Like the other rooms we were shown, this one is filled with metallic material. This place is filled with tightly packed rows of metal boxes. Why am I here?
I see your intellectual curiosity has raised a question. I, genius scientist Nemo, shall answer all of your questions.
I look towards the loud voice in surprise to see Nemo entering the room. Hey Nemo, what's going on? Where's Impey?
Impey Barbecue is still being held in the room that you guys fell asleep in. I'm saving him for later. But do not worry. I guarantee his safety. He is too brilliant. His mind, his body will not come to harm.
Okay.
I do acknowledge him. I'm actually thinking of speaking with him to see if he would help me with, some future invention.
What?
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You know.
I don't know. I've lived alone in a house for years.
You've never read a book?
No?
They melt.
Yeah, they all melt.
Well, it's best that you do it, because you're not gonna last long.
I'm doing my best, okay? So Impey's alright for now. Of course, there's no way to tell if Nemo's actually telling the truth. But for the moment, all I can do is trust that he's telling the truth. What do you intend to do with her? Her?
Hello? Hello?
Her? I thought I was the only female character in this round.
Solistol, you intrigue me. The sole successful sample of the homunculus experiments. However, the main reason why I have you captured, is because of that hologorilium embedded inside of your titties.
The ha? Rest in peace, tent on your rum.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah,
R.I.P.
rip.
That stone carries an immense amount of energy. Even just a teeny tiny little itty bitty baby piece is enough to completely change the world.
The time stops. The world.
Whoa.
Change the world. My final message.
How beautiful is the glow? This is what Master Isaac had been working for. A path to the divine beyond anywhere of modern science.
He suddenly takes out a dagger and tries to dig it into the horror. However, the tip of the dagger turns to steam and sizzles away when it comes into contact with the ha.
What marvelous power! As the Hologorium nears its completed form, anything not poisonous proved is useless.
Completed form.
That's right. If we follow the correct procedures, your Hologorium will complete transforming into the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh.
From Fullmetal Alchemist?
From Full Metal
Yeah.
Alchemist.
Full
Brotherhood.
Metal
Full Metal Alchemist?
The same
Oh.
one from Full Metal Alchemist. It's like,
Fullmetal Alchemist.
yeah. It's like infinite energy, the creation of souls, and even raising the dead will all become possible. The power to raise humanity to the level of the gods is right in front of my eyes.
Those things are impossible. Your goggles are too
Maybe.
thick.
My, aren't you quite the jokester?
You know me. Jingles my jester's cap.
The fact that you, a mere doll, are even having this conversation with me is proof of this divine work.
Gasp.
Your very existence is evidence that the Hologorgia is predecessor of the Philosopher's Stone. Furthermore, it affirms that the Philosopher's Stone is indeed almighty.
I'm unable to respond to Nemo. Imbuing a doll with life. It's true that such an impossible thing is beyond the scope of human skill. The more I try and fight against that fact, the more my act of refusal works to affirm the power of the Macarena.
Oh, shall we conduct some verifying experiments as we await the moment of the Philosopher's Stone's birth?
Once a Ha becomes a Philosopher's Stone, he's probably going to take it from me. If the Ha is my life source, the moment it's taken away, I'll turn back into a silent doll. Just like those 665 versions of me that were in the underground lab. Ellipses.
And I've already had a glimpse of the immense energy possessed by the Philosopher's Stone.
Hey buddy, what do you mean?
While you were sleeping, I took a small little piece of the hologarium after a great deal of effort. Like, I was really sweaty.
Ew. Ew.
Oh my god.
Since then, proven through an ongoing large-scale experiment that even just a tiny piece gives an incredible amount of energy.
A large-scale experiment? What could he be talking about?
Oh, just splendid. Don't you think it's splendid? It really is. Do you feel a tremor of joy running through your skinny little body?
No.
Oh.
Nemo looks admiringly at the ceiling.
Oh, Master Isaac, I shall finally continue the research that you started.
What experiments are you talking about? How are you connected to Twilight?
Oh.
Tell me, Nemo?
Splendid.
Nemo's far too gone into his own little world that my voice doesn't even reach him. Oh god. But this is my chance. Right now with Nemo distracted, I might be able to escape. Oh god, the voice just gets louder. Huh?
Oh no.
Oh. It's fun. I managed to get my glove out of the way and press my skin against the restraints, feeling them start to melt instantly. I can escape, but then what? As the binding melts away, I hear a voice coming from somewhere in my mind. I'm just an artificial doll. Man, that's rude of your brain. The ha in my chest, my fake heart aches. Nemo isn't even looking at me. It's as if he's laughing at the very pointlessness of my trying to live. But... Impey. I need to save Impey. His name, his face popping into my head. They give me the strength to keep going. Yeah. I have one arm free of the bonds now. While Nemo's still looking the other way, I shift my clothes and press my bare skin against the rest of the restraints. Hurry. Hurry. He's still laughing. Hurry.
Now, the time has come for me to show you what this experiment is really all about.
Huh? Oh, wait. Nemo looks over at me, but it's too late by then. Don't worry about it, dude. Hey.
Was this? I forgot to poison-proof the bindings.
I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry, but before Nemo can do anything, I hit him hard with my best roundhouse kick.
Whoa! God. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Go!
Nemo tumbles to the ground. He shows no sign of getting up.
Oh my god! Adrak?
Adrak is built. Did I knock him out? If only I used this in Van Helsing's round. Looks like I got in a good hit. Van Helsing's combat training was truly amazing. Shame that I never showed it off in his round.
Not for his round, though.
I need to hurry. Once I've quickly checked that Nemo's fine for some reason. I cover myself back up and start running. Am I really just a lifeless doll? What is Nemo trying to do, and what was he about to explain to me? I continue running, trying to brush off the doubts creeping up on me. First, Impey and I need to escape from this place. That's all I need to worry about. I fix my clothes as I run out into the hall, and I hear unfamiliar sounds coming from different directions. What's that? As I wonder to myself, I hear several sets of footsteps approaching.
Sounds like an alarm, Atrac.
I hide in the shadows and observe. I gulp in a breath when I see the figures. Twilight soldiers appear from both ends of the hall. They acknowledge each other as they pass by, then look around cautiously and keep going their separate ways. Is this sound an alarm?
No. Oh my god, girl.
I've never heard an alarm before. Either Nemo has regained consciousness or the Twilight soldiers found him. Maybe I should have tied him up and hid him somewhere. I have to get moving. I look around to make sure the soldiers have gone. I step out of the shadows. Since I don't have an idea of the layout of this huge place, I'll just have to run around and hope I find something familiar. I quickly look around me and start moving. They flipped the background. Make way
Wow,
forward.
so they did.
They
Wow.
did. Taking cover behind things as I go while trying my best to keep my anxiety at bay. I think I just circled the entire place.
I don't know what you mean. I have never seen that place before.
Yeah, definitely not. But to my dismay, everything looks the same except flipped, and it's difficult to tell where I am.
Not the same, Ajax.
I see many Twilight soldiers while I am running. It's only a matter of time before they find me. Where is Impey? I whispered this to myself as I'm about to start running again. I hear several people coming from a hallway intersection up ahead. They're heading this way. I hastily try to hide behind a large piece of equipment when... A sudden burst of pain originates from the and runs through my entire body. The pain is gone in an instant, but the shock of it causes me to fall to the ground. Luck is not on my side, and the soldiers run towards me as they hear me fall to the floor. What should I do? So we have two choices. We can fight them, or we can hide.
Oh. Well, I mean, the fighting has been going pretty well so far.
So
I
far,
recommend
yeah.
people to fight.
And if you... Oh,
I missed my chance last time.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to do?
We're going to hide.
Okay, we are going... Let me check something. We're hiding. I decide not to make any rash moves and calmly hide myself deep into shadows. This goes in line with what Van Helsing had taught me. I should avoid unnecessary fighting. No matter how weak the enemy is, if I decide to fight, there's always a chance that I might get hurt or even killed. The best line of defense is to avoid any fights that I can. I stay in hiding, breathing quietly, and listen carefully for the approaching footsteps. Two soldiers eventually appear and stop a little ways ahead of where I'm hiding, looking around them. So far, they haven't noticed me. If it's just a two... What?
Speaking line. Give them the speaking line.
If it's just the two of them, I could probably beat them if I catch them by surprise. They might even say something. Or no.
God damn it.
Oh, another one. As if to laugh in the face of my naive thinking, another soldier appears. Is this one going to talk? Nope. That was close. If I jumped out to attack the two I'd seen first, I probably wouldn't have noticed the third soldier's arrival. I wait for them all to leave, and after making extra sure that it's safe for me to move, I start running down the hall again, more cautiously than ever. This
Oh, they flipped
is...
it back.
It's back. That means we're in somewhere familiar. After running through the several similar corridors, I finally arrive at the place that looks familiar and flipped in the right angle.
Oh my god.
If my memory is correct, Impey's room should be down the hallway. I thank my good luck, then run towards the door. Hey, Impey, are you there? I'm here to save you. Smile. I peer through a small window in the door and call out into the room.
Oh, Ajax, you're all right. I was so worried.
Impey's hands have been busy with something, but he stopped.
I stopped just for you.
but he stopped and but he stopped and turned us around, smiling. He seems to be completely fine. exhale and switch mental gears.
Oh,
I'm fine now, but we have a problem. I'm being chased by Twilight soldiers. Why did you stop?
I hear my love and I stop. But anyway, they're chasing you. Wait, so you put yourself in danger just to come save me? Wow, I didn't know your love for me was that strong.
Huh?
It was love all along. Everything you did was because of your affection for me, wasn't it, Adrak? I even stopped for you.
Okay, so yes,
Oh,
it was
God.
all for love, or we're just friends.
Oh, yeah.
and
Please
don't-
make the right choice, Adrak. I'm begging you.
if chat can't make a choice, I roll a d20.
Yeah, so you can go into the channel point redeems called grab our controller, and you can take the reins and choose whether we say it's all for love or friend zoning the man in his time of need.
Adrak, I stopped just for you.
You sure do stop just for me.
Please.
Rescue a man and then you break his heart.
No.
I mean,
And then you blue ball him.
yeah, then, oh, Pretty
Oh, God.
Undertaker. Is it all for love or are we just friends? Oh.
Lo-
Luck?
Love.
Love!
Love.
Yes! Yes! Okay, Macho, get the next one. After. Yes!
I was
It
like,
was-
I want someone to do it. Can't leave it to fate.
Wait, we don't want to friend zone him?
Well, I just don't want it to happen through fate.
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, it was all for love. Yeah, it was all for love. Taken aback by Impey's zealous questioning, I reflexively answer in the affirmative. Impey's eyes sparkle.
Adrak, if that's the case, I shall become a gentleman of love. As a gentleman who loves you, I must save you, no matter what. Don't worry that you were going to save me. I am going to save you.
I'm out of the cage, though.
Ay,
So
ay,
look,
ay.
from my side, it looks like you are behind the bars. So
Oh, okay. You know
Jesus
what?
Christ.
Makes sense, I guess. Even in a situation
Way
like
to be a
this
false
guy.
intellectual.
Hee hee. I can't.
um,
I can't help but smile, even though I know I shouldn't.
what did you summon?
Considering the situation, I don't know. There's a man down here now.
God.
He manifested. Thinking back, Impey has always been like this. I can never tell when he's joking or not, but no matter the situation, he always shouts his love for me without fail. My empty heart feels warmer somehow, and my cheeks flush slightly. Impey?
And once your poison has disappeared, we're gonna have a good time together. That's all I'm saying, girl.
Well, bang, okay?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Impey. What do you mean by having a good time? Impey,
You know,
you
know?
know? What?
a great time. It's gonna be great. I'll have you know that I've maintained the ladies just as long as I
Jesus
Oh
maintained
my
Christ.
god. This is the most sexual route so far.
Maybe he just plays too much your automata.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I don't understand what he means by maintain.
How did I forget all this?
I'm afraid to ask. You know, Impey,
Oh!
can I take back what I said? I'm a little embarrassed, and I don't know what you mean by having a good time.
That's kind of valid, but I'm so pumped.
He's not listening. Suddenly, I hear a voice from the end of the hall. There's a Twilight soldier.
There she is! Over here! She's trying to help her friend.
They found me. I hastily try to open the door, but of course it doesn't budge. Lupin did teach me how to pick a lock, but unfortunately there aren't any tools I can use lying around. With no
you
other
are the master
option.
of unlocking.
With no other option, I take my gloves off and go in to melt the keyhole, but for some reason the door doesn't melt and simply stands intact in all its coldness. The poison doesn't work?
Must have poison-proofed it like Victor did. Nemo seemed to have some knowledge of your secrets, so it's not too far-fetched to think that he has some countermeasure.
There's no time to calmly analyze this. The Twilight Soldiers are getting closer as we speak. What should I do? What can I?
Adra, just leave me and go.
What? I can't do that. I hear him laughing slightly from behind the door.
I knew you'd say that. You're definitely my ideal wife. Then, can you get the Twilight guys over here in front of the door?
What are you gonna do?
Just trust the genius engineer.
I take my eyes off the door and look towards the end of the hall. I zoom. The soldier's already close. As far as I can see, the only weapons they are carrying are swords. I couldn't have done anything if they had guns, but since they only have swords, I can draw them this way. I check to make sure that no one is coming from behind and take a few steps from the door. I trust you. I take a fighting stance, balancing on the balls of my feet, ready for anything. The two Twilight Soldiers charge forward as if certain of their victory, just as they pass in front of the door. Impey! As soon as I shout, Impey's door blows off its hinges with a huge explosion.
Oh.
The heavy door slams into the soldiers, knocking them into the floor before they can even note hit them.
How'd you like that? That's the might of Mr. Impey's special improvised steam gun.
The what?
The special
improvised
steam gun.
Wow.
Impey steps out into the hallway and tosses aside the complicated-looking device he had been holding. Impey, how did you do that?
I always carry around a portable Neo steam engine just in case it might be handy, don't you?
No.
Oh. So, I made a steam-powered gun that builds up pressure to blast objects.
Okay.
By the way, I used the toilet lid as ammunition. I had only one shot with it.
The toilet lid blew the door off?
I mean, yeah.
I turn around as he explains it and see a toilet lid lodged into the wall.
Damn.
Wow, it's got some power. Impey smiles, slightly nods, and then he puts his arm around my waist and pulls me towards him.
Hi.
Hi. What's going on, Impey?
Thanks for coming to save me. It made me so very happy. And more than that, thanks for being all right. I'm so glad you weren't hurt. Especially with that toilet lid. Like, that could have, like, knocked your head off. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. I was out of the way. I look up to see Impey's
explain to your brother why you were killed by a toilet.
Yeah, that'd be kind of really embarrassing.
Yeah,
so I'm glad it's
sorry,
okay.
sorry guys. Adra got killed by a toilet. You know, at the
Like, what are those like flying toilet lids? Like, oh my god, those things.
I can't believe Impey killed Elvis.
Oh my god. Oh, Impey's kind smile. I realize how close we were standing in blink and surprise. Yeah, glad you're not hurt too either, buddy. Well, thanks for the hydrate and stretch, Salem.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I definitely drank.
Oh my god.
You risked all that danger to save me for love. We can't let that go to waste. All we need to do now is get out of here.
There wasn't any love, actually.
What the hell did you say earlier?
Home Alone on a Friday night? Just remember
I can find
the
love
Z-Man.
somewhere else if you're gonna be like that.
The Z-Man.
Anyway, listen up. Come at me with all you've got. I have plenty of time to deal with you.
Impey shouts energetically towards the end of the hall.
Zealous and Impey in the same image. Try to find the difference between these two pictures.
They're the same picture. And in response, Twilight Soldiers appear in droves from around the corner.
They got the speak ones.
Hey now, I didn't actually mean for all of you to come at once, you know?
Oh, what are you gonna do, Impey?
It's obvious.
Is it?
It's so obvious. Run!
Impey suddenly lifts me up and starts running at a furious pace. Well,
Picture, he
Gary.
picks like you up like a Mario character in Mario Brothers 2.
While carrying me, Impey widens the distance between us and the Twilight soldiers. Are you alright? Aren't I too heavy?
You're light as a feather. I have the strength of a vampire. I'm a vampire, and the mind of a genius engineer.
Better hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
Better hold on tight, Spider Monkey.
What?
As long as I have passionate love for me, there's nothing I can't do.
Tenten, have you not watched the Twilight movies?
No!
Wait, I
Excuse
forgot.
me?
I've heard that line before, but I was too drunk when watching those movies, so I can't remember if it was from those.
It's a quote from Twilight.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Edward
Christ!
Cullen says it
I
to
thought it was
Bella.
just a meme.
No, it's an actual line.
God.
Tenten, do you know what this means?
No! Absolutely
Wait,
not.
we have to
No,
watch Twilight.
absolutely not.
Oh my
Damn
God.
The
it.
only thing I can remember from when I was drunk watching Twilight is how disinterested Edward seemed all
Yeah,
the time,
yeah.
but weirdly
Yes.
attached. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's horrible, but better hold on
Edward's
tight,
the
my monkey.
gaslighter of the century with how it feels.
Yes. Yeah, correct. About that love thing, by the way. These almost pointless chats with Impey strangely melt my doubts away. I smile, despite myself, then see Impey's expression tighten in surprise as he looks ahead of us. What's the matter, Impey?
Oh, no time for that conversation now, Spider Monkey. This is a dead end. This doesn't look good at all.
I turn to look, and just as he says, the end of the hallway is coming up.
It's reversed.
Yeah, it's reversed. But the Twilight soldiers are closing in behind us.
Woo-hoo-wee!
There's no other way out.
They're making noises now.
They're making menacing noises.
Oh God.
All we
I'm
can do is keep
scared.
moving forward. In no time, the image flips again, and we've arrived
Oh
at
my
the very
God.
end of the passageway.
Oh, shit, we're zoomed in. All right.
Oh no. What should we do, Impey? We're zoomed in.
I mean, if we keep going, it'll just keep flipping and zooming, and like maybe eventually we'll either hit the wall or we'll get out.
Impey hems and haws, making a show of thinking Impey hems and haws, making a show of thinking for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I'm thinking here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
If we can't go back,
Okay.
sorry, we'll just have to break through. I'll clear a path somehow. Then at least you can get out of here.
Yeah, I'm running here.
Hey, we're escaping here. No, I told you already. We're going to get out of here together. I'm not going to run off on my own.
Adrak.
I guess all we can do is resist them, even though we don't have much of a chance. I brace myself, but Impey, on the other hand, looks around us and grins.
Don't get me wrong, we're gonna resist, but I think we stand a pretty good chance against him.
Impey, what are you thinking?
I'm a man, and this is gender. I always come through. Just trust me. We're in an eternal game.
What?
If he takes one step forward, 2 steps back, and being like a bull on his route.
The soldiers approach us, but Impey still has a smile on his face. Oh. They keep making noises. The sight of it makes me start to feel a little more confident. I'm beginning to understand why everyone trusts Impey with the important tasks, even though they always
Little do they
complain
know.
about him.
I'm a big bird on a human body.
I trust you, Impey. Just as Impey
I'm
nods
a
me, the
megaphone.
soldiers all draw their swords. They're talking. Uh-huh. Can you even breathe in those?
I don't think they can. I mean, Adrak, if we just wait like 10 minutes, like we might just pass out.
They're just gonna. It's just,
Well, did you know these were actually
I'm sorry?
What?
BDSM uniforms?
What?
Oh,
Whoa!
shit, we gotta go,
Oh my
Ajax.
god! At that moment, Impey launches himself at the soldiers.
If you say you love me,
An instant before he clashes with the soldiers, he jumps high into the air.
Oh shit, guys!
I can even fly.
I think he's flown.
I think I forgot our safe word!
There's no safe words here.
He shouts as he performs a spin kick, smashing through a stick pipe that runs along the wall.
Eat steam, bitches.
Oh,
A white
People
blast
to
of
see they already had Steam.
steam bursts forward, engulfing the soldiers and filling up the hallway. Within seconds, we're surrounded in a thick, superheated fog.
Ah! It's a fun.
I can't see anything.
Number C? Must be another Twilight soldier.
Dude! The dirty!
The steam cuts visibility down to 0. As I stand dumbfounded, someone grabs my hand.
Now's our chance. Let's get out of here, Adrak.
Impey and I start running hand in hand, passing through the confused soldiers. I don't know how long we run for.
confused because they're holding hands. They ain't even married.
They're not even married. Impey, look. I point ahead to where the hallway comes to another dead end. But this time, unlike the earlier one, there's a set of doors waiting for us. Could this be our lucky break?
I guess we just have to hope that these doors lead out.
I nod in agreement and start looking for a way to see how we can open them. The doors themselves look heavy and uniquely constructed, but luckily they don't seem to be locked. As I go in to open them...
Where do you think you are going?
Shit.
I hear a raspy voice and turn around. There stands Nemo with a crowd of Twilight soldiers behind him.
How dare you attempt to harm this genius scientist?
Oh,
I
you
mean-
mean me?
I did.
She wasn't harming me.
Me.
Dude, I don't know what you're saying.
Hey,
man.
what are you saying?
Nemo, your henchman's stuck.
The pyro is a
Oh, what
spy!
he said. However, it seems this world is not yet ready to part with my genius just yet. As you can see, I am completely fine.
Oh, great.
That's because I went easy on you. Should I tell him? Should I tell him? Nemo continues to speak, grinning.
Now, it's time for you to give up, Dolly. You are my precious test subject.
There's no way I'll hand her over. She's not going anywhere with you. Step aside, Adrak.
I hastily stand away from the doors and Impey destroys them with a powerful kick. Beyond the doors, now a gaping hole. There is nothing. There's really nothing in sight. Not even ground. What?
No way. Huge building? It's airborne!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Tisk, Impey Barbecue. This is not a building. This is a fortress. A flying fortress.
Team Fortress.
That's right. The world will be shaken when it beholds this immense battle airship.
Yo!
Whoa.
The Nautilus.
From League of Legends.
Yeah,
Oh,
from
shit,
League of Legends.
Astro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
astronaut Nautilus. An immense airship packed with the weaponry in Nemo's dreams. Going far beyond the scope of airship, this behemoth can almost be considered a flying fortress.
The greatest strategic weapon, unmatched throughout all of history, a flying ark created by the scientific enlightenment. With this immense power, I shall show the world. They shall see the greatness of science and my brilliant mind.
Ooh.
I can't believe it. Is this thing seriously floating?
That's right. Surprised, aren't you? I only joined the airship race to test fly several parts that were needed to complete the Nautilus.
There's no place to run. He probably won't be able to escape by breaking a steam pipe like earlier. And even with Impey's strength, I don't think he can take on this many Twilight soldiers at once. But jumping out of here would only be suicide. I glance over at Impey and see that he's mumbling something to himself in shock.
Wait, it doesn't add up. And judging this thing's mass from how far we've run, there's no way this thing could be airborne. Could this be?
Do you know something about this?
Yeah, I know all too well. The thing I've been looking for in London all this time is right here.
The thing you've been looking for? That's right. Thinking back, Impey had said he came to the city to look for something important that had been stolen. He was cooperating with Lupin so he could help him find the item. Which means...
Nemo, you're using my gravity alleviator in your Nautilus, aren't you?
Your what?
My
you know,
gravity alleviator?
Yours?
Yeah.
Nemo's mood shifts upon hearing Impey's words.
No, you didn't. That device is completely beyond our understanding of technology.
Whoa.
Impey Barbecue, were you saying you created it?
Yeah, that's right. I made that device so I could reach the moon. Yeah, the moon. We're going to the moon.
Excuse me, what are you saying?
Huh?
What's a gravity alleviator?
If you looked at the glossary, Adra.
No. I don't know how to read.
Simply put, it alleviates gravity, duh. But it's a device that enables you to reduce an object's weight to as close to zero as possible. The reason this behemoth of a ship is able to stay aloft is thanks to a component that he stole from me.
Stole? How dare you? I was given that device from a certain foundation that supports my philosophy. But still, none of that matters. I'm truly amazed. This makes you a true genius. You are on par with me. Splendid! Now that Master Isaac has disappeared, you are the only one who can understand my noble cause. How about it? What do you say to becoming my right-hand man, participating in this magnificent plan of mine?
Is this magnificent plan you speak of to create a ginormous weapon using this device you stole from me?
Not quite. I shall use this to demonstrate the greatness of science and make the world, which refused to acknowledge me, bow down before the power of science. Then, when we can create a world in which we scientists can ignore any so-called ethics to satisfy our knowledge-hungry hearts.
Huh?
Huh? Science ethics?
Yes.
So, this makes you the greatest contributor to the Nautilus. Once I've taken over the world, wouldn't you mind giving you an entire half?
That's ridiculous. There's no way he'll agree to that. Isn't that right, Impey? You just want the moon, right? He nods gravely in response and stares directly at Nemo.
I mean, give me the half that has all the ladies on it.
Impey, what the fuck?
I mean,
Impey,
What the fuck?
Impey, what the fuck?
Impey, what the fuck?
Impey!
What the fuck?
my God, I'm just kidding. Damn, your eyes are scary. Calm down, calm down, calm down.
While saying this, Impey roots around in his pockets nonchalantly. He then takes out something that looks like a pocket watch and glances at it.
Well, are you concerned about the time? Do you have somewhere to be right now?
Anywhere but here, actually, yeah.
Impey simply grins in response and looks over
No,
to Nemo.
excuse me. He simple grins in response.
Oh, sorry. Impey.
Ah, good.
Impey simple. Oh my god. Impey simple grins in response and looks over at Nemo as if he just thought of something.
We got those wrong
I-
grammar.
I do have one question from one scientist to another. How are you guys? Oh, if I could speak. How are you keeping this Nautilus airborne? That device requires an immense amount of energy. There's no way you can generate enough power to lift something this big.
Oh. Nice simple
Oh.
grin, by the way.
Thank you! It was just for you.
Oh, thanks.
While you were asleep, I was able, with great difficulty, to collect a piece of the Hodogarianism. It's already been proven through a massive ongoing experiment that even a tiny piece can generate tremendous amounts of energy.
Hearing this, I realize something and bring my hand to my chest. Nemo was able to remove a tiny piece of the from my chest. And that piece by itself can produce a huge amount of energy. Could that mean...
Is that safe? Are your boobies okay? I mean, isn't that in your heart, more or less?
My boobs are okay, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I just feel a little unwell. Don't worry about me.
I worry. I worry a lot.
Impey closes his eyes. He opens them to glare at Nemo with a serious expression.
I'm serious now, Nemo. That device wasn't meant to be a power to take over the world. It wasn't made to hurt anyone. I made it to go to the moon. Like, seriously.
Impey?
And let me tell you, I really hate guys who think it's acceptable to hurt a lady.
Gender.
Especially if that lady is someone special to me. I'd rather die than cooperate with the likes of you.
Impey points straight at Nemo, then gently wraps his arm around my waist.
I'll get that device back no matter what. Just you wait and see, Nemo.
What are you talking about? We're so high up in the air. There's
Thank you
no
for choosing
place for
Neurosis for all
you to
your
run.
malware needs.
Yeah, almost a year. A year together as siblings.
Oh, Scally, thank you so much for the resub. Almost a year. Almost a year is you and my VTuber little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men, capture those two.
The Twilight Soldiers charge towards us. Oh god. As he watches them, Impey grips me tightly.
Do you know what they're saying?
No, Impey, do you know?
No, I can't understand them.
They're just so muffled. Yeah, like I'm getting
sure,
nothing
buddy.
from that. There's just
Me either,
nothing. Nothing.
Sure.
Yeah,
it's
very
all right.
nice.
It's all right. No matter what happens, and no matter what the hell those guys are saying, just trust me.
Right after he says this, he leaps back with me still in his arms. He leaps out without any hesitation. Out into the blue sky on the other side of the doors.
YOLO, bitch!
YOLO! CG.
Cute.
It's really cute.
Wow.
My clothes flap in the rushing air. I see
Where's
the
the
look
speed
of
lines?
we don't need them here. I see the look of disbelief on Nemo's face and the huge
Thank you
Nautilus.
for choosing Neurosis
Oh.
for all your
Whoa.
malware needs.
Yeah! Thank you, Salem, for the resub. And the new huge Nautilus getting smaller and smaller. The ground is far below us. The forest is like a green carpet. From this height, even the houses look like tiny specks. My perspective is thrown off and it feels more like we're floating, not falling. Aww. Hey, Impey. What the hell, man? Why would you do this?
Ellipses.
Did one of them follow us? Oh no!
I think they did.
Oh no!
Not my fault.
Yeah. There's no way either of us or that guy over there will survive this
I
fall.
said YOLO, bitches. They didn't have to follow.
If we just let ourselves get captured, maybe I wouldn't have made it, but you would have saved yourself, and also that guy wouldn't be falling to his death either. Why would you do something so suicidal? You too, buddy. What's your idea over there? I shout in the loudest voice I've ever used into Impey's face right before me. But Impey simply closes his eyes calmly with an expression as clear as the sky as we're falling through.
So, you're saying that you don't care if you die as long as I survive? That's deep.
Because I what? Never alive. Just like that man's going to be soon. Hearing my own voice makes me unbearably sad. I'm so frustrated that the selfless actions of a lifeless doll have robbed him of his life and future. But even thoughts like this will soon come to an end in death. It makes me very sad. Don't worry about me. A doll that had no life to begin with is simply going to break and stop moving. But you're alive. You had a future and a dream of going to the moon. That's why that's why you dying. It's wrong. You can't. Shut. We're having a moment over here. Shush. Come on. You can do it.
Can you shut up, please?
It can't be right.
Adrag, you're the one who's totally wrong. You can't die either.
Why? He smiles kindly despite the situation we're in. The three of us are in.
Hey, Adrag, do you believe in fate?
What are you talking about?
I think it might be fate that that guy fell out after us. And do you believe in love at first sight?
Huh? This is hardly the time.
I do. Because from the moment I laid eyes on you, I had a feeling that I'd fall in love with you. And as I went on adventures with you, and overcame countless dangers, I grew more and more certain of that feeling. Now, Adrak, when you get sad, I'm 10,000 times sadder. When you smile, it makes me 10,000 times happier. I know nobody really takes me seriously, but I'm truly, truly serious about this. I swear.
Impey.
Don't say that you don't care if you live or die. That's gonna make me 10,000 times sadder than you.
Ellipses. Impey's speech makes me happy. I don't deserve this, yet his feelings for me makes me feel so happy. I can't catch my breath. But no matter what kind words he says to me, our lives will soon come to an end. I shiver as the ground grows nearer, and I hug Impey close. When he next... Not that guy, though.
He's still falling?
I'm ignoring him. When he next...
Worry.
Thomas got
Thomas
this,
is
right?
coming to save us.
It's Thomas. He's
I've
here.
planned it all along, Adrak.
Oh, goodness. His voice is very soft.
Thomas is waiting down below. And also, do you remember what I said earlier?
What?
If you say you love me, I can even fly. That's true too, you know?
That's impossible. Especially for that guy over there.
I wasn't talking about that guy. He's a lost cause. Dude, just
No,
give it
no,
up,
it's
buddy.
not.
Give it up. Are you sure? One thing is always true in both love and science, and it's that you never know until you try. Or is it impossible for you to love me?
Impey looks at me intently. We continue to fall still in each other's arms. It strikes me as very strange. The fact that I am about to die and that he will die along with me. I forget all about that in this moment. Before I know it, the words come from me unbidden like a prayer. I love you, Impey. Can we not die now?
Whoa.
Oh, I love you too, Adrak.
And then a miracle
I got you,
happens.
girl.
Bye, dude.
See ya!
I don't know who this is.
Yeah, he's not part of this one.
Oh,
Oh shit, another one fell?
A faint voice reaches the fierce wind. I see a black dot above us in the sky as we fall. The dot goes bigger and bigger, and his shape becomes clear. That's the ornithopter.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Lupin?
Don't move around, you two. I'm coming for you.
The ornithopter picks up speed as it plunges towards us. When it gets very close, a rope ladder is thrown up from the cockpit.
I was staring at the wrong stream. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
That's why.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. Impey grabs hold of it with ease.
I made it. You really had me worried.
Lupin slowly raises the ornithopter's nose, pulling out of the dive and into level flight. How are you here? And I guess bye, dude. The dude just fallen still.
Don't, Adrak, don't talk about him.
Okay.
Wait, that guy just fall?
No, don't worry about it, Lupin.
He just followed us. It was a thing.
Follow
His
you? What
choice.
do you mean follow?
No, it was his choice.
Yeah, he made a choice.
We had nothing to do with it.
How are you here?
I want to say it's the miracle of love, but it was actually my doing. Right before we left the mansion together, I left a note along with a high-precision tracking device. You can't communicate with it, but you can see the locations of other devices and can also transmit an emergency signal.
What's an
You
emergency
want to know
signal?
what an emergency signal is?
Internationally... Oh, it's an SOS. An internationally recognized
Oh.
distress signal in
It's,
Morse code.
Really?
Yeah, just like that. The emergency signal.
Wow. Impey takes out the pocket watch he had looked at on the Nautilus and shows it to me. There are two lights blinking on top of a pane of glass.
I set off the emergency signal right before Nemo's gas knocked me out. Then I checked to see that the ornithopter was approaching through this tracking device and dove into the skies.
You were thinking that far ahead when he jumped?
Surprise! Of course. I wouldn't just leap off a cliff if I didn't think we'd survive. I want us both to keep living. I gotta go to the moon.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and when I said I wanted the half of the world with all the women, I don't know why I'm bringing this up now, but I was just lying to stall for time, okay?
Sure.
Like, no, I was. That wasn't true.
Ellipses.
Don't ellipses me. No, like, seriously, I wouldn't lie to you. It was a stupid joke, okay?
Ellipses.
No, don't ellipses me again, please. Why aren't you saying anything but ellipses? Adrian? I'm being honest. Once I'm in love, I'm the type who never strays.
I'm just shocked. You really are an amazing person, Impey.
Huh.
Thank you. You finally see my value as a gender. I mean, man.
I could dive this helicopter right into the ground right
Lupin,
now.
we are having a moment, Lupin. Nothing is impossible for this genius engineer.
Well, right. Do you know how risky this stunt was?
Do you have to cut in right now, dude?
Put yourself in my shoes. I had to catch both of you and that guy mid-fall.
Wait, you caught that guy?
We caught him?
Oh,
Lupin,
it's too
Lupin,
much
he's
pressure.
evil.
Lupin,
He's evil.
I said don't
We're
worry
friends
about
now.
it, man.
He's an evil
Well,
man. I mean, thanks, Lupin, but he's an evil man at the bottom of this ladder now.
I suppose I'm just glad to see that you and that guy are all right.
I had faith in you all along, Lupin. I love you, buddy.
Feel
Aw.
free to jump back out whenever you feel like it, weirdo.
Hearing
My heart.
Impey and Lupin bantering like old friends makes me smile. Suddenly, an intense pain originating from the spreads throughout my body.
Seizure warning, by the way. Fuck.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm caught unprepared and the pain makes me arch my back in reflex.
Atrac.
I feel Impey grab me in a panic. I'm fine, Impey and dude. Thank you for checking on me. The pain has only ever lasted an instant before, but this time it continues. And before I know it, I'm fading into my unconsciousness yet again.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh no, they took the Fanta away.
Chapter 11, Criminal Intent. What the
Oh,
fuck?
criminal intent? This is a fucking Law and Order show.
We're gonna find a criminal in a tent?
Yeah, in the tent. As I lay in bed, I stare out the window at nothing in particular. The darkening sky is very peaceful, reflecting a vivid orange color.
In conclusion,
I turn to look back at him. Victor and Impey are both in the room with me. Victor seems conflicted, and the guy's here too, as he stares at me. He seems a little hesitant about whether he should tell me his thoughts. Go ahead.
you were unwell because of the missing piece of the hologorium.
Right.
Because of this missing chip, the energy created by the hologorium is undergone a change. But your body is unable to adapt to the new energy.
So what's going to happen?
The poison within you is going to begin to work against your body. If we let this go untreated, you won't live much longer.
I see. I don't feel shocked. I had a feeling that this was going to happen. Impey, standing next to me, seems to have lost his usual lighthearted demeanor and is looking at Victor with a grave face. After our rescue from the ornithopter, I woke up in my own bed in the mansion. Impey and Victor came in right away and explained the situation to me. Outside, it's such a nice day that the sight of it almost brings a smile to my face. I feel like it's such a contrast to our current discussion of life and death.
When you say let it go untreated. Does that mean that there's a way to stop it?
There is. Actually, there's only one way. Retrieve that missing piece and put it back where it came from, or so help me.
Huh?
The Horogorium is a very high affinity with its own material. If you bring the shard close, they will practically fuse naturally.
It's like a master emerald.
Like the Master Emerald.
Exactly. That save you.
I nodded his words, but if what Nemo said is correct, then the missing piece is currently being used to power the Nautilus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't we have like 20 bedrooms in this mansion? Why did we put this guy in Ajax's room?
Aren't you evil?
No, I don't need your opinion, dude. But like,
That's not my department.
you could take the mask off, man.
Yeah.
We could just push him out the window.
Oh, we could.
Wait, I don't want to fall again. Oh, shit.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is it even possible to go up against that huge flying ship to get the piece back?
it's gonna be all right, Ajax, especially since that annoying dude's out of the picture now.
When I look up at him, he nods to me in determination. He's very sure that guy's gone. Strangely, just seeing that look on his face begins to give me hope. Yes, just that, like, after we leaped out into the sky, he halted a miracle with his own hands. And that man!
Oh, and one more thing. I'm still investigating this, but the poisonous properties of the Horogorium may have changed along with the crystal. That's why your poison has lost most of its effect right now. I believe. As far as my experiments can determine, that is.
The poison is gone?
I can't say so for sure. And it's unclear whether the poisonous effects subside. I'll keep trying to look into it a little more.
All right. I don't know why, but that doesn't make me very happy.
That's only natural. What Nemo said is hard to take in.
Victor is sympathetic.
I'm happy.
So- Suddenly,
I'm super happy.
Impey? Suddenly, Impey takes my hand and begins to take my glove off. Impey! I try to pull my arm away, but he holds on to me firmly. Aww. And gently takes my hand. I look up at Impey, speechless. Oh.
What are you doing, Impey?
A sneak peek as Victor's CGs with his whole elbow in the shot.
Well, I mean, if the poison is gone, I figured that I could touch her and, like, hold hands, you know?
I said I think the poison's gone.
Risk I'm willing to take. I mean, it looks like everything's good, right, Ajax?
Impey smiles while he says this.
Well, are you still unhappy?
Ellipses. His kind expression. His warm hands. Ever since I awoke, I had thought of myself as a monster. A monster who leads those who I get close to, and those who are kind to me, to their deaths with the poison within me. I must not love anyone. I must not be loved. I shouldn't yearn for warmth. That was the monster I was. But now, it's as if the warmth that Impey was giving me is saying to me that I don't need to be a monster. I feel something warm roll down my cheek. I look to Impey and squeeze his hand. Your hand is very warm. Aww.
That's right. This is the warmth of a vampire hand.
draw more tears from me, and all I can do is nod. This is the first warm touch.
Oh, I'm still here. Sorry, I coughed. I meant human. Human.
This is the first warm touch from another vampire that I've ever felt. I'm so glad that my first touch was from Impey. Literally, this is the first time, like, other than Saint Germain. It's first time that she touched something without it melting. To be specific. I reluctantly but gently take my hand away, and Impey places a hand on his chest and bows slightly.
We know just how to treat this, so it'll be fine. Just leave it to Mr. Impey. Also, Victor, why are you writing in your notebook?
No reason.
Oh, all right.
Just taking notes.
In any case, I need to get my gravity alleviator back from Nemo and get out of here for a little while.
That's right.
When we do that, we'll get that piece of the shard back too. Got it?
Thank you. I say this with a smile. I'm still crying as I smile, but I want him to see me trying my best even so.
Oh, okay.
The next day.
Wow, okay.
Oh,
Yep.
smash cut to the next scene.
Yep, exactly. We can't slow down now. After confirming that my condition is stable for now, Impey and I decide to explain everything. Oh, he's still here.
Are you kidding me? We found him in the bushes.
I did.
You did?
Seriously, dude?
Really?
I saved him on the helicopter. The least I could do is dig him out of him.
Lupin, please. He is the
Lupin.
enemy.
He's
He's literally the enemy, my
He's
friend.
from Twilight.
The movie?
Sure.
On-site spider monkey.
Which is worse.
Explain everything to the rest of the group. Everyone wants us to know exactly what happened to us. It seems that the two of us going off on our own would cause considerable worry. We need to explain as much as we can since we made them so concerned about us. We also need to explain this guy over here.
Oh, you see.
Can you take off your mask?
No.
Okay, what's your name?
Lupin.
What? We already have a Lupin.
I'm sorry?
Can you choose
have
another
one
name?
of those?
Well, a second one.
This is too confusing. man.
Okay.
He's gotta go.
Oh, shit.
With that in mind, I look around at everyone who gathered in the living room. Lupin, Van Helsing, Impey, Saint Germain, Victor, and some guy.
Casually chucks out the window.
Even Deli has come out to join us.
Damn
All
it.
right then, I'll explain. We went to see Nemo to see if he knew anything about my papa, about Isaac.
Ah, that man of amusing behaviors. That scientist who looks like he would have had some trouble fitting into society, yes.
Count, that's a pretty roundabout way to be rude.
I think that was pretty direct.
Yeah, very direct.
You mean that whack job scientist?
And Helsing, on the other hand, has no problem being flat out insulting.
That's the guy. We ended up being captured by that whack job.
You were captured? I'm amazed you were able to escape from that whack job in one piece.
I sense that whack job is going to become Nemo's new nickname.
Because
I suppose it's fitting though. Then he found out that the whole within my body. I then explained everything that happened while we were on the Nautilus, with Impey adding some details here and there. I don't hide anything, not even the fact that I'm merely a doll.
wait,
I don't have a soul. When I tell them about that, my voice shakes a little, and I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. Still, everyone continues listening to me in silence. Then, after we finish, Lupin is the first one to open his mouth.
I see. So we can save you if we get back that piece of the hua that Nemo took out of you.
Yes. Actually, there's no other way to save her.
Well,
Aha. Well then, there's no way we'll fail to get it back now, is there?
Everyone nods in agreement with the count.
nod.
I hastily shake my head in response. No, this is a personal problem. I don't want to put the rest of me in danger for this.
Adrak.
What are you talking about? This whack job guy is saying he'll use the Nautilus battleship to wreak some havoc, right? Even if you didn't need our help, this is something I can't allow to continue as a gentleman's thief with a heart of justice.
I agree. This walk job is too dangerous.
It's upsetting to think that a WAP job might be ruling skies. Let's shoot down the huge target, shall we?
Aw. I don't intend to side with humans, but fine.
Did you know Impey was one of you?
Hey,
What the
can you
fuck?
spread that? Oh,
Wait a... Well,
but
I
we'll
will...
talk later. We'll talk later, Deli.
I will lend you, and only you, a singular hand. It comes off. As you did
I'm sorry.
save my life.
Hey, guy, I think that's more like concerning.
Why do you have an extra one?
Ah,
Oh, that goes carried off.
oh, there we go.
Oh,
So
no.
you see, this problem isn't just yours. We're all gentlemen here. It's only natural that we leap to aid for a damsel in distress gender.
But
It's fine. Everybody obviously wants to help you, but they all have their own reasons for coming along. That gravity alleviator is packed with my hopes and dreams. I won't let him use it as a weapon. I'll get it back no matter what. We gotta go to the moon.
Impey looks at me and smiles.
Hey, Drac, there's nothing you should feel bad about.
Thank you, everyone. Everyone smiles as they look at me. Ah, this is where I belong. The first place of warmth and kindness that I've known since I've left my old home. No matter who I am, and even if I'm not a natural form of life, these people accept me.
So, where's the piece of the hua that was stolen from you?
It's definitely on the Nautilus. That battleship is using my gravity alleviator to stay in the air.
What the fuck is a gravity alleviator?
It alleviates gravity.
And Can you... come on. He's using the ha-ha to create the immense energy needed for the device to function on a ship of that size.
So the Nautilus can't fly without that part.
I literally just said,
If we assault it and take that whole, we can bring it down at the same time.
exactly. Everything we need is on the Nautilus. The ha and the gravity alleviator. And a happy future with Atrak and I together.
Oh,
What was that noise for?
right.
Huh.
Everyone
Why
else
are
looks
you
at
all
me.
hawing at that?
Everyone else looks at me curiously, and I feel a bit awkward.
What are you talking about?
Fantasizing as usual, I take it.
Guys, it's real this time. She and I are madly in love with one another. She's completely off the market. Stop sighing!
What?
Whoa, he's an idiot. Adrak, is he blackmailing you with something?
Oh,
Remember, I had to die for that shit.
Excuse
well, oh, you lived, you got better. It's fine.
I
Well,
lived,
There's
bitch.
a dead me in a different timeline.
It's true. I heard her say it with my own ears as we were diving through the sky. We had a long chat while you took your sweet time to pick us up, Lupin. Thanks for that, by the way.
And also the guy
Oh my god, he's crawling through the front door. Can somebody get him out?
he's scuttling it.
I am in the middle of a moment.
I'm getting the broom.
She said, thank you so much, Adrak. That girl right over there, she said that she loved me. Right?
All right, come on, dude. Let's get out of the door.
Hey,
Come on,
Adrak,
get.
you,
Come on,
you
get.
said you love me, right?
Get out. Come on, out, out. Okay,
Okay, I'm leaving.
okay,
Dude,
good.
You're ruining my moment here. Adrak.
I'm taking care of business over here, Impey.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I love you. Do you
Are you
love me?
having a problem with squatters?
Yes.
A little bit.
Just one.
You know how, like, when you feed a stray cat, it'll keep coming back? Like, guess what Lupin did in the air?
Hey!
I have an old acquaintance that can deal with this one.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
The only
Thank
queen
you.
is you?
No, they're clad in armor.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you, is in pest control? Impey starts winking at me with such enthusiasm I can practically hear his eyelids slamming open and shut.
She's just super enamored with my studliness.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Of they slamming open and
Yeah.
Fucking killing me right now.
It's the sort of charm you only really notice for the first time when you're alone with someone, like falling through the sky. Adrak's crazy about me.
We weren't alone together though. Ellipses.
Listen, we don't talk about him.
My body has gone beyond warm and I feel myself burning with embarrassment.
Can't blame you with Impey blinking going.
Even though what Impey's saying is about 60% true, the more I hear from him, the more I want to deny it.
Do you want to up that percentage a little bit, Adrak?
It's only 60. It's only solid
Adrak,
60.
Hey.
That was I felt cornered. I was
Are you
attacked.
fucking kidding me right now?
I tried to shyly make light of the situation, and the others take a breath and nod of understanding.
Are you serious right now? I thought we had something going on there. Like,
I knew it. So you were blackmailing her, and there was a witness. It was that guy who just
no.
My, it wouldn't seem this was a false alarm.
You really had me going there.
Pathetic.
Say that again.
Wait, no! Guys, it's true! Why are you acting like I'm playing another joke on you? That I love you was the real deal. That there were sparks, right, Adrak? They might have been coming from that watch thing, but like they were real, okay?
I'm not really sure what my emotional state was at the time.
Are you kidding
I
me?
was panicking and scared.
Adrak.
Oh.
But I really did. I was about to say something else when
Oh. Hey, hold on. What is that?
it's
No,
that
Dylan,
guy
just
that
ignore that.
yeah, it's that guy.
It's so funny if it cut to a Twilight Soldier.
Yeah. Dylan, who had been silent this entire time, points out the window in surprise.
Could that be the Nautilus you're speaking of? And that Twilight dude.
We look at each other, then rush to the window. A large black shadow is overtaking the blue skies outside.
Holy shit, that thing is huge.
We all hurry out the door, even London shocked. And take in the majestic presence of a ship that almost seems to fill the entire sky.
If it does, it's the biggest thing I've done.
We look up and shocked at the Nautilus slowly continues moving forward. No, it only looks like it's going slow, but it might actually be traveling at an extremely great speed. The sheer size of it, too big to imagine floating in the air, makes it hard to judge distance from where we are standing.
That's...
Even Saint Germain, able to maintain a smile in any situation, is rendered speechless by the spectacle. This is the first time I've been able to get a full view of it myself. The word ship doesn't even begin to cover it. This is a flying fortress made of steel.
What is this? Humans are capable of creating something like that?
No, this is far beyond the scope of what modern civilization should be able to achieve. Meta Knight made this.
Meta Knight does have my device and the Ha, but still, that whack job stole it, and he might be a whack job, but I can't deny that he's a genius in his own way.
Hmm. Oh, did you read Van Helsing's because of?
No, I was just making noise.
I was thinking because of Pio Fiore.
Oh. I've made that mistake this time.
Things like that usually break down pretty easily if you attack them from the inside.
I agree. The bigger it is, oh, it's so big, the more vulnerabilities it will have.
Lupin and Van Helsing, you aren't surprised at all?
No.
I'm not surprised either. When you're a master engineer like me, disassembling something like that's a something.
That's a
snail.
A snail.
No, a snap.
A snap. Or yeah, snap.
Snap snail.
Snap snail. Impey, your knees are shaking. Are you afraid of snails? Are you afraid of snails?
Effervescent.
For a second, I think that Nemo has found our hideout and is coming after us, but it seems he's just passing through. The Nautilus soars by over us and continues on its way.
You can see us.
We're like ants. It comes to a full stop above London, probably right around where the middle-class residential areas are. Suddenly, it makes a strange noise. Even though we're quite far from it, the sound is so loud that my whole body is shaken by the vibration.
Really activated my tinnitus there.
Now I do have tinnitus.
I wish I had tinnitus now.
People of London, how do you do? My name is Nemo. I am the Lord of the Sky, here to enlighten Britain, no, all the world, through the miracle of science.
Whoa. Are y'all hearing this? Because my tinnitus. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's shot.
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Are y'all hearing this insanity he's opening up with?
Yeah, but knowing Nemo, he's probably dead serious. Impey furrows his brow and nods.
Nod.
Lord of the Sky, that's some big talk. The word is vast. The world is vast. And won't come under his control that easily. Just because of that.
I think it might actually be possible, depending on how he goes about it.
What?
A gravity alleviator and the Horogorium? That whack job, I mean, genius, has two inventions that could change the world.
Indeed. The most frightening weapon that Nemo has in his possession is not the Nautilus itself. Instead, it is those two pieces of advanced technology. Yes. The oh, that's you.
I mean, if you want to take over.
No.
Yes. The Nautilus is merely one example of what can be created by combining those two things. If Nemo is a true genius, he should be able to come up with a number of terrifying things.
No, thanks. Just one of these things sounds manageable. But if we get 10 or 20 of them coming our way...
It is just a matter of handling things before things get to that point.
That's definitely true. But are we going to be able to handle that?
In a fight?
Fight, right?
Yeah.
In a
I'll fight it.
Oh.
Victor seems to be raising the doubts that we're all thinking.
Now it's time for a fun little game brought to you by genius scientist Nemo. This goes out to the British government and to all the people of this country.
British.
British.
I'm gonna have you all play a game of tag.
Tag.
A chasing game. I see. Why would he want to do that?
I seek a girl who has the
Gasp. Who could that be? Not me. For sure. Certain. Aha.
I like I didn't explain what the fuck that was. But you
Yeah.
said it.
Just like, hey, I need you to find this. Bye. I feel like Nemo can see me somehow and chills around my spine. Impey is standing near me, gently helping me stay upright.
It's fine. The fact that he's calling for a manhunt means that he doesn't know where we are right now. Also, I will go fight that thing.
He smiles. His fisticuffs are out.
I'm ready. Give me the word.
But all the while, Nemo's terrifying speech goes on.
Your mission is, as the pursuers, is simply to capture her. You do not need to know what the hologram looks like.
What?
What?
Is
What?
that not
No.
helpful information?
Nemo?
You don't. All you need to do is bring me the girl with the hologram.
I feel like
What?
he's made a
But-
not problem
That-
right now.
That's gonna be a huge problem, dude. Nobody knows what it is.
Now, I know exactly how foolish all of you are. You probably won't do as I say, even after seeing my awe-inspiring Nautilus. In order to get the more ignorant masses to move, I must fall upon a carrot and stick approach. Bring me the girl to London's outer walls within, count 'em, 3 days.
Oh god, how many is that? I
The
can't
one who
count.
brings her to me will be promised a high position in the new world that I am about to create.
I hear Impey mother, oh joy, beside me.
Oh, joy.
And now, for the stick. If she is not found within 3 days, the great iron hammer of science will be brought down upon you all.
It's really having an Eggman moment.
Just like this.
Oh, super laser, super laser pits. Oh no, something changes on the Nautilus.
Pew
Part-
pew pew.
Part of the ship opens, and even from this distance, I see numerous objects falling from it.
Droplets.
And
The piss drop.
in the next moment, the piss droplets. The sound of a powerful explosion reaches all the way to out where we are, and the ground shakes a little.
Bombs? Rope? That part of the city is a densely populated residential area. A significant number of casualties must have occurred.
Fuck.
Can't believe he blew
No.
up the moon.
The moon. A plume of jet black smoke rises from part of London as if to affirm what Saint Germain has just said.
Now this fucking sucks.
Yeah, sorry, London. It's not too difficult to imagine what kind of hellish state that neighborhood must be in right now.
Now, do you see? I am a man of my word.
You didn't even tell anyone what it looks like or what it is.
It's a big boom boom.
Okay.
If the girl is not brought to me within 3 days. I promise you that the rest of London will be engulfed in flames.
Nemo's voice echoes through the skies. It sounds like the speech of a demon here to announce London's end. Shortly afterward, we gather our belongings and leave St. Germain's mansion. I have no idea how the government and the people of London will react to Nemo's threat. Since we've been staying at this mansion for so long, it's possible that our whereabouts are already known. Lupin suggested that it would be dangerous to continue staying here. We decided to move over to one of Lupin's hideouts located in London.
Not a hideout. Not a hideout.
We're going to a secondary
No.
location. Hey,
Oh my god.
I wonder, is it a room with iron tables and chairs and
On the
nothing on the
inside?
walls?
And one picture? Yeah.
And one picture and a sofa?
Yeah.
Man.
I heard that explosion earlier killed a lot of people.
And that maniac's going to come after all of London in 3 days, right? There's no telling what'll happen here.
The crowds are restless with concern, and it can be heard from their conversations. Ellipses. I can't help but stop to listen.
Heads you stick. Heads you stick.
Oh, thank you,
Heads you
Ignis.
stick.
In my trying times, but Impey taps me on the shoulder.
What a friendly dude that guy was, huh? Giving out steaks.
Yeah, like I
Wow.
really needed it. Whoa.
Oh my god, and a cute virus?
Oh my god.
So cute.
Whoa.
The cutest ever. Anyway, let's take our steaks and keep moving, Adrak.
Right. It's delicious, but I can't stop crying. He was so nice to us.
I know, I have like 10 of them, so we don't need to shop. for, like, a
I
week.
know we're gonna have steak for days. We don't need to get food. Well,
Yep.
on the way to Lupin's hideout, I overhear similar conversations time and time again. All parts of the city have been thrown into chaos like a beehive that's been poked, and no one is able to hide their distress except for that nice man. The newspapers are printing extra editions. Who is the man calling himself Nemo? Who is Adrak? What is the huge battleship in the air?
Did he ever say Adrak?
No.
I don't
No.
think so. He didn't.
No.
Like literally, he didn't say anything. Questions and speculations are being printed with a pointless
I got a lot of
conclusion
questions.
calling for swift action by the government. Okay, okay, guys,
Oh,
how does this compare to our last hideout in POPR?
Oh, at least it has
I mean-
different shapes.
Mhm.
We have a
Room.
window.
One window.
Yeah.
We have a pipe that's on the left. We have a couch. It looks a little different.
Yeah,
And we have a steampunk chandelier.
we
That's cool.
do.
That's cool.
Just one couch though.
So this will be our base for a while. Hopefully we don't stay here for a whole stream. It's not as uncomfortable. It's not as comfortable as the Count's mansion, but home is where you make it. It is where the heart is.
Yeah, for a whole stream. He unlocks the door as he says this and invites us into the room. It's much bigger than I expected. Tenzin's having PTSD flashbacks. I don't think it'll feel too cramped, even if we all stay here for a while. But thank you, Lupin. This reminds me of this story I heard back in Italy. Is there something
was
in
that?
the walls?
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hey, Lupin, did you check the walls? I think I hear something crawling in it.
Don't worry. That's just the neighbors.
The
The Italian
The
neighbors.
neighbors.
the Italian neighbors.
Yeah, yeah.
How'd they get here? Lupin stares.
Oh. Don't worry about it.
Lupin stares at me for a while, then lets out a small sigh.
I'm sure you have a lot going through your mind, like, what is the Fiore dudes doing here? But don't let it get to you. Nico's not that bad.
Are you sure? He like, I heard he murdered someone and then they traveled back in time so he didn't murder someone.
Sorry, Van Helsing.
Well,
You were a girl in that universe.
Oh shit, really?
Oh shit. Later,
Oh god.
we'll exchange ideas on how to proceed from this point onward. With our with our opponent situated in a flying fortress, our options are limited, just like our backgrounds are limited. The only idea we can come up with for now is to use the Ornithopter and charge in. But the Nautilus is a battleship after all. There are bound to be more weapons on board than just bombs. If we attack it unprepared, we'll surely be shot down. Our discussion grinds to a halt and I glance out the window.
Oh, there's a window.
Yeah, there is a window. Even from along the skyline of a street in the Port District, the sunset is the same beautiful red as it is everywhere else.
Well, I mean...
Hey,
Yeah.
would it be alright if I went outside for some fresh air? I really don't want to suffer in here for too long.
You shouldn't. You're essentially a wanted criminal now.
Listen, I heard about
Just
this
like
girl.
me.
I heard about this girl who was in a room for like a stream, and I don't want to end up like her.
I can't imagine that there would be anyone out there who know you. But if anyone does find out, there's a good chance they'll come after us.
I feel the same way. When people are cornered, there's no telling what they'll do to save themselves. Like being a safe room for a whole stream.
You're right. I'm sorry for asking something like that.
Oh god, we're really stuck in here.
Seeing all of them frown at me like that makes me hang my head in shame. However, Saint Germain smiles faintly and speaks out in my favor.
Of course you do.
Oh, so much has happened. I understand why you would want to be alone with your thoughts.
Let's not go alone.
Yeah, alone.
Hmm.
We can't allow you to go off on your own under these circumstances, but perhaps you could walk with someone else.
Okay, cool.
Then
This is obviously where I come in. Allow me to be your escort. It's my route.
okay, we've escaped.
Okay.
Impey and I managed to convince the others that I'll be all right, and we step out of the alley to get some air. We silently walk through the crowd, not exchanging any words.
Damn it! My home and everything I own turned to ashes.
Is that how you're doing over here? How terrible. Hee hee.
Oh,
Oh,
oh no!
I don't know who he's after, but we just have to hand over one person to end all this, right? I wish she'd turn herself in.
Why are you so sure that it's a female?
That's what we have the government for. I'm sure they're taking care of this. Jamon.
The politicians just thinking of us as more of a city's garbage. There's no way that they take a stand for us.
Ellipses. No matter where we go, all I hear is talk of the misfortune Nemo has caused. People who have lost their homes and fled to this part of the city. People who look up at the sky and tremble in terror. Some people think the government will come to their rescue and consider this none of their business. In 3 days, if I'm not found, Nemo is going to set London ablaze. It's not an empty threat. Knowing Nemo, he will probably carry out his promise without any hesitation.
And they like eating Taco Bell.
He won't hesitate, bitch. That's what's going to happen. I might as well. As the noise of the crowd swells in the background, my mind begins to spin. If I turn myself in, Nemo might not attack London. In exchange, he'll take the ha 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 from me, leaving another silent corpse. I'll no longer be able to live with Impey and the others or see Impey smile. Ellipses.
You'd be dead.
Yeah. What am I thinking? I was never alive in the first place, so I could never live alongside Impey.
Girl.
Ellipses. I feel like a long time has passed. I've just been standing here this whole time.
Adrak, you good, girl?
No, Impey, let's go back. Thank you for coming with me. I'm starting to like the room a lot more. I'm a little scared.
Wait.
As we begin to walk back, I find myself filled with a sense of futility. Impey, who had been quiet all this time, suddenly pokes my cheek.
Adrak, why the long face? Besides the fact that we're going back to that room.
Huh?
That expression doesn't suit you. Were you having some weird thoughts?
I think it is matcha.
Yeah, it's Matcha's turn actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what's your choice? It's
Spill the
nothing,
beans.
or is it all right for me to stay?
Come on.
is it all right for me to stay?
Should
Okay.
I stay or should I go now?
Yeah. Is it all right for me to stay here? To him and no one else. I feel compelled to confess my true feelings. I speak with a heavy heart. If I stay here in hiding, Nemo will attack London. Then maybe I should just turn myself into him.
Ellipses with a frowny face.
I look down and Impey gently caresses my cheek.
Before, you would have kept all this to yourself. But now you're telling me the truth. Does it have something to do with your love for me that I don't know why you denied so much? Is it more than 60% now?
I mean, that's...
You track.
I
Throw me
try
a
to
bone
deny
here.
it, but I can't quite find the words. I feel a warmth in my chest that prevents me from saying that he is completely wrong.
65?
50?
You're going backwards!
69%?
Hey, I don't know if it's love, but I felt like I shouldn't lie to you.
You shouldn't lie to her.
Hey, why is he following us?
Why did we take him?
I don't know.
Has he been crawling along behind us this whole time?
My house burnt down.
Okay.
You had a house here?
Anyway, I think it's pretty safe to say that you're in love with me at this point.
Maybe he lets out a small sigh, then gently pats me on the head.
Pat pat.
Oh,
Let me just tell you this. Even if you do as Nemo says right now, nothing good will come of it all.
but he said he would burn London down.
Okay, fine. Let's say you surrender yourself to Nemo. If he takes out your Ha, you'll obviously die.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that, Nemo is gonna have the insane power of the Harula Hubba at his disposal and go even more out of control. Even if that stops him from destroying London, it would only be temporary.
Ellipses.
It's not a good choice. See? You getting caught by him actually leads to a more dangerous outcome.
Maybe you're right.
That's why we're all desperately trying to figure out how to get the happy ending, in which you're safe and we kick Nemo's butt.
Yeah, we're trying to get on the good ending, Ajax.
We're trying to get the really good ending.
Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
why you're not allowed to be the first one to give up, Adrak. That'll make me cry, and you don't want to hear me cry anymore.
Impey's half-joking words of his kindness seep into my heart. I smile and nod. Thank you, Impey. I feel a little more settled now.
I'm very honored to have been able to assist you, m'lady.
Me too.
Hey, dude,
Yeah?
you're not helping me, man. You're
Okay.
harshing my vibe.
Impey gives me a deep bow as he says this.
Tip smug goggles. Have some more faith in us. Everything's gonna be just
Yeah, and us.
not you.
Not
Everybody
you.
but this dude.
Impey's profile with the light from the city shining on it looks very kind and beautiful. But it's his smile that has so much warmth that my chest tightens. It makes me afraid to lose him. If Impey abandons me now and takes off, I probably won't be able to bear it. It's how I feel. Hey, Impey? Why are you doing so much for me?
Gee, I wonder. Why, you ask? I mean, I guess there's 3 reasons.
3.
1, it's all about gender, because it's a gentleman's duty to help a lady.
Wow.
2, even more, when a lady is as beautiful as you, it's a no-brainer.
That's so much concentrated gender. I should have expected as much from you, Mr. Genderman.
I wish you wouldn't, but, you know.
As Impey,
Genderman sounds like a shitty version of Slender Man.
yeah. As Impey lists his reasons with a smile, I can't help but smile myself.
And 3, because I love you.
Love you too, man.
What? He gasped like that. Dude, I swear.
Impey gently holds my hand. He said these words so many times since that day we met, like they're a common greeting now. But when he said I love you now, it felt different from the previous times.
And I really love seeing you smile.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay, that's cute.
Oh, sorry, that was 4.
Oh, you can't count.
Oh, the
I can
genius
count!
engineer.
I can count!
The genius engineer can't count. He laughs happily. Romantic feelings can develop between them.
What?
What the fuck
What is
is
this
that
straight
line?
nonsense?
Only,
This straight nonsense.
only a man.
Okay.
Only a man and a woman. I mean, to be honest, okay, to be clear, Adrek's the only woman around right now. She's probably just like, I'm the only woman that exists. And at times, it can't be helped. It just arises in your heart without any regard for a person's will. I read about that long ago in a book in my mansion. A very gendered book.
I just want you to know I screenshotted that.
I thought it was an emotion that I would never feel. But now I see. This feeling. I look at Impey and smile. Impey? The warmth of a person and love. This person has taught me everything.
Yeah,
If an art... Yes?
Can I leave?
You should leave.
Can you go stay with the Italian neighbors next door?
Yeah,
okay.
go stay with the...
Honey,
Like-
go.
No.
Do you speak his language?
I think he does.
Oh
If
my
it-
god.
I'm taking that back. An Italian man and a masked man can also fall in love.
That's kind of nice, you know?
If an artificial being like me is able to fall in love.
What is it, Adrak?
Nothing. I just wanted to say your name and point out how that nice Italian neighbor is hooking up with that masked man.
You know what? I am happy for them.
Yeah. This is when I feel it happen, right in this moment. As we approach the door to the hideout.
Oh no.
I see Lupin walking towards us and raise my hand. Wait. Oh, yeah. In addition to Lupin, Van Helsing, Victor, and Saint Germain are walking with him. Where did you all go?
Oh, we just went out to see how things are in the city and get some food. We
Did
had
you
a
eat
lot
all the
to
steak?
investigate. We did pass by this steak salesman. He was very nice.
No, I had like 10.
Yeah, we had so many.
You were handed a steak.
Oh,
wow.
oh,
Here we go.
oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's you a steak. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Y'all, y'all came out as a group.
We were also worried about you two. You have been gone for a while.
Plus, the one escorting you is the least reliable person in our whole group.
How dare you speak of a ladies' night in that way? Besides, the least reliable one is Cece.
Oh my god, how dare you?
I'm sorry, I regret. Why is the dog here?
Why are you comparing yourself to a dog?
What the
Wait,
dog doing?
No, wait, hold on. No, Cece, please.
No.
No.
As we talk, Lupin opens the door and steps into our safe house, which we will never escape. He stops suddenly. Lupin, do you not like our nice safe house?
Looks at the couch.
I had been walking right behind him, but I come to a hasty stop. What's the matter, Lupin?
Do you know?
I peek out from around Lupin's back to see what's going on in the room. I stiffen in surprise.
Fucking piece of shit. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
What, you ask? Well, I'm here because of Delacroix. Let me in. And Thomas.
And Thomas. Sholmes leisurely lifts a steaming cup to his lips.
He was at the mansion before. He's your friend, isn't he, Lupin? As the one left in charge during your absence, I decided to take responsibility of inviting him inside. You're welcome. He is not my friend. Don't serve this man any of our shitty tea.
As Deli was giving his explanation, Lupin was looking up at the ceiling. He then suddenly looks over at Sholmes as if realizing something.
No, that's not the point. Hold on. How did you find out about this place?
Oh dear, you're always so full of questions.
He shrugs as he says this.
I visited the mansion, but your lot were nowhere to be seen. I didn't have any choice but to deduce where your current hideout would be, based on your actions and ranked by probability. Luckily for me, I was right on my first guess. It's a little scary how lucky I can have been these days.
Yeah, sure, but
Yeah, sure.
Would you like a cup? It's cheap, but it is rather soothing.
I can't believe I guessed that right.
Yeah.
That's my cheap tea. I bought it at a thrift store.
Lupin stomps over to Sholmes and snatches the cup away from him.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anyone toying with Lupin so much.
It certainly is entertaining to see that man out of his element. Ah, that's right. There is one important thing I forgot to tell you. Regarding this hideout of yours, several other visitors are scheduled to stop by.
Huh?
Will that be all right?
Who is it?
Huh? What do you mean?
Is it
Here's
Italian?
what I mean.
No! Sholmes snaps his fingers. Matcha?
Oh my god.
You're not going to get away this time.
Oh my god.
There's no way all four of Matcha's
Oh,
characters are
all four.
in this
Yes!
Oh my god.
I look towards the sudden booming voice to see Matcha number 4 and it's all storming into the room.
Lupin! There's no escape!
I'm intimidated by Lanhart's intensity and take a few steps back. Huh? What? There's 4 of them?
How did all four of you get to this place?
I invited them.
You utter bastard.
And yet, you really didn't sense their presence at all. My, Lupin, it seems you're getting rather rusty.
Perhaps the man's attitude has gotten to Lupin because he closes in on Sholmes with none of his usual cool. Sholmes truly is Lupin's weakness. Despite the situation, I watched him with interest.
Are you shipping them, Adrak?
She is. I am.
You really do detest me.
What's wrong with a thief hating a detective?
Oh my.
Now what? Do we drive them out? Van Helsing, you shouldn't say such things when you don't mean to do them.
Oh, it's always Matcha's characters. It's always his. Saint Germain takes a step forward, waving his hands to call for reason from us all.
There's no way that Van Helsing would have missed this many people lying in wait for us.
Is that true? You should have said something.
I didn't feel they were. Oh wait, I didn't feel that they were here to harm us, so I figured there was no need to warn you.
What the fuck?
What?
Oh, all of you, stop talking! Lupin, you are under arrest.
Why are you talking to yourself, dude?
Yeah.
What?
It looks like there is one really, really ancient old man here who still has some animosity for us.
Hey, wait a second. You said he's under arrest, but didn't Victoria say that we're protected by the government?
God rest her soul.
God rest her soul.
R.I.P.
20
Victor-
under the fucking ground.
Yeah, beneath the airship. When Victor asks this, Lanhart jerks himself upright.
This is a direct order from Her Majesty the Queen. She wants all of you to be escorted to the palace. I see. Rip. Then, Mr. Sholmes, I take it you. Wait, then, Mr. Sholmes, I take it you were hired by the government to find us. Do I have that right?
It's always him.
Just as you say.
Shells pours himself another cup of tea and raises it to the count in a salute.
So, what are you saying as you talk to yourself? Is escort some government lingo for forces to come along with you at gunpoint? Because
Well, no. That was my call to prevent any of you from getting away.
You could have just told us that you were here to escort us.
He is a very serious man. It is both his strength and his weakness. Just come with us. We mustn't keep Her Majesty waiting.
Leonard declares
God
this
damn
and
it.
leaves the room, fully expecting us to follow. We all look at one another, then decide that it's best to follow him without resisting.
Oh.
And then that's it for
oh
tonight.
my god.
Featuring another Oscar-winning performance by Masha, voicing 4
Barely
characters in one
talked.
scene.
For 2 hours, and then everyone.
Yay!
The game sensed that Matcha wasn't getting enough lines, so they're just like, we're gonna throw everyone in one scene.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is here. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We do this every Tuesday, so we'll be back next week for more Impey route. We're speeding along here. We're gonna be to the next game before you know it, so important. Keep track of everything. Who are we gonna raid? Look.
Lanhart.
We're gonna raid Landhart.
The Italian neighbors.
The Italian neighbors. Oh no. Okay.
I can't believe all of my characters have made an appearance in this game.
Yeah. Literally, like, during that last scene, it was just like that Smash Bros. Trailer of like everyone is here.
What is Botch's character?
Yeah. Literally. We are gonna be reading Osham. I think they're still streaming. Yeah, they're doing art. So everyone, Goosey, hey to them. Let me cue them up first. Here we go. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back next week. So everyone say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.